Everyone wonders why that woman has been single for 5 years, and that's one of the reasons. She greets the man who is nearby and says that she is looking for a plumber. The man says that he is a plumber. Then he says that she is a very beautiful woman and deserves all the attention. She thanks him, embarrassed. He then asks if the woman is single. She replies yes, and asks if he is married. The man replies that it depends, that it is not a stable relationship. The woman decides not to mention the subject, just gives her address, and asks if he can stop by later. The man then says that he knows where that address is. He explains that he has many clients in front of her, but in the case of the woman he will give her preference. She asks what time he can come to her house, and the plumber replies that he's just waiting for someone who owes him some money. The woman changes the subject and asks how long he has been in this business. He says that already been 4 years, and that his work will impress her. The woman hopes so, because there have been many professionals in her house, and none has been able to solve her problem. The plumber tells her not to worry, so he suggests that the two of them can talk at her place. She changes the subject, says her sister referred him, and hopes he's very professional. The man says that she can rest assured, because he is the best professional in town. The woman says that's fine, and that she's leaving, while the man watches her and talks about how beautiful she is. Moments later, his friend calls him and asks what he was doing with that woman. So the man asks if his friend knows her, and he replies that he does. The man says that they were talking about a job he is going to do at her house, and the friend asks if the conversation was really about work. The man confirms. The friend says that he noticed that the man was laughing too much, and the plumber explains that he has to be happy to pass on a good image to his client. But the friend tells him not to make a fool of himself. The plumber tells him to stop this talk, and instead he should pay him. And the plumber says he can swipe the card quickly. The friend apologizes for not having paid the week before, and explains that everything was very busy. The plumber says that's fine. He says that the man should just pay right away, because he's in a hurry, while the man says that woman was very beautiful, and the friend should introduce him. The friend asks him not to do that, because he is a married man. But the man says that his friend has nothing to do with this story. The friend says it's true, that he doesn't even know why he's getting involved in this matter. He says that he can introduce the woman to the man, but he doesn't know if she will want him. He explains that the woman has been alone for a long time. The man asks his friend to relax, suggesting that he and the woman can date. His friend, however, does not understand, because he is a married man. So the man says he's a very confident person, and I'm sure the woman will like him. So he says he can't stay there talking, because he has more things to do. And the friend decides not to give morals. When another girl approaches, the girl introduces herself, explaining that she found out that the woman's house has a job opening. The woman confirms that she is hiring, that some employees were already very old in the house, and that's why they had to leave. Then she asks to take a look at the candidate's resume. After analyzing her resume, she says that she is the candidate with good experience, that she has even been a chef. The candidate says that she has experience in Spanish, Italian, and English cuisine. The woman says that this is very interesting, and says that the candidate can also indicate other people who are also in need of a job. The candidate says it's good that she said that, because her husband is also looking for a job. The woman asks what her husband works with. She explains that her husband knows how to do a little bit of everything, like an electrician and a plumber, that he handles everything in relation to the work. The woman says that this is a coincidence, that she had just called the plumber to her house. Then the candidate says that she can talk to her husband, and if the woman allows it, she can take him so she can meet him too. The woman says that she can, that it's good that everyone stays with the family. The candidate asks if she gives her a uniform to work. The woman says that she can initially go with the house clothes, while she provides a uniform for the employees. The candidate also asks about the salary. The woman explains that the average salary is $1,500, but that the candidate will be a chef, so her salary will be higher, $3,500. The candidate is very happy to find out the amount of the salary, because she knows it will help her a lot. So she says she's going to call her husband to apply too. The woman then calls the candidate to accompany her around the house. Moments later, the friend is talking to the woman about the man, she says that she knows him well. But the woman says that this man is very forward, and that he is married, that's why her friend can't do that. The friend says that the man commented that he is very interested in the woman. But the woman says she can't get involved with a person like that, because if he's married and does that with his wife, he can already imagine what he's going to do with her. The friend says that she will tell the man that the woman is not interested. But she says that the man was already planning to go out with her, that he wanted to go out with everyone just to find the woman. So the friend suggests that the woman give the man a chance, saying that he doesn't even like his own wife. But the woman makes it clear that she doesn't want to see that man in her life. So she asks her friend to pass on the message that she doesn't want problems in her life, because she has her priorities, which are her business. Her friend apologizes, as she thought the woman would want to talk about it, and says she's leaving, because she has some commitments to attend to. Later, the plumber arrives at her house and the woman thinks he was already late. The man says that she should invest more in the security of her own house because he entered it easily, and the woman explains that she's renovating her house for exactly that reason. He observes the place and says that the house is very beautiful, as well as the woman. Then he says that he would like the opportunity to get to know her better, because he thinks she's really beautiful, and maybe they could have something. And the woman asks what his intentions would be with her. The man asks the woman not to misunderstand, that he is only there to clean up her house, but with the two getting to know each other, maybe they can match each other. But the woman makes it clear that he is married, and she doesn't want problems for her life. But the man keeps insisting, saying that they can go into the house, and while he works, the woman says that he has been watching too many movies, and that there is no such possibility, so they better not even talk. The man asks what the problem would be, as their marriage is almost over, and the woman is single. She says she agrees to talk to him, but nothing more than that. So the man calls her to start work, because there must be a lot of work, because the house is huge. Inside the house, the man observes the plumbing, and says that he has a lot of work to do there. The woman agrees, saying that she is very busy, because she is alone. The man says that he imagines that it must be very difficult to live alone in that house, without having a man around. The woman who how long has he been married? Then he says that he didn't get married, and that he broke up with his wife 3 days ago. She says she understands, but I think it's good to take some time, before meeting someone else. But the man denies it, saying that their relationship was over long before. The woman says that she has already gone through this, and was so traumatized, that she never found anyone again. The plumber says that his wife was very lazy, that she didn't take care of herself or clean the house, and the woman says that in addition to being very handsome, he seems to be very hardworking. And he says that his friends always praise him, saying that he is a good catch. The woman says that she will investigate this further, and the man says that she can investigate, but that his file is very clean. Then the woman says that she hopes he will settle down well, because that way they can get to know each other better. At that moment, an employee enters the place, and she is incredulous with everything she heard her husband say, for all the things he said were lies. The man says that he is calm there, that he is just working, and he asks what his wife is doing in that house. The woman is confused, as the man had said that he had ended the marriage. The wife says that she is there to work, exactly to help her husband, because he always says that he cannot pay the bills by himself, while he was hitting on someone else. But the husband says that before his wife looks for a job, she needs to let him know. And the woman interrupts by saying that it's a lie, it's always found out, and that it didn't even take much effort to do it. The man blames his wife for what is happening, saying that he is being embarrassed in front of the client because of his wife. But the wife says he should be ashamed to say something like that, because he never puts anything in the house. She says that she has always worked to put food in the house, everything is done with her own effort. All the money the husband earns, he uses to go out to parties and spend it on women, but never to put food in the house. And she says that the husband should be ashamed of himself. The man is quite embarrassed by this situation, he calls his wife to leave, so they can talk at home. But the wife says that they are going home, but for the man to take his things and leave. So the man blames the woman for everything that happened, and tells her to look for another plumber if she still needs it. That's why the woman is single.